All right. Hopefully this game runs pretty well. Posting really quick. All right. Okay, we're good. I never played this game before. I know nothing about this game at all. I've been really wanting to play it for a long fucking time. And now we are here. So I've been craving to play an RPG on stream again. It's been like a year or something like that. So I want to start with this. If the game doesn't run well, we're on Tokyo Mirage Sessions next time. But all right, let's start this up. We are if the game runs rough, we probably won't continue to play it on stream. Yeah, I don't know what 1,000 Years of Dreams means. Let's just click new game. But fast, captain's on, voice in English. We can do save on battle cursor. I don't know what any of this means. Sound effects are slower. I did load up a little second of it, and the sound effects were insanely loud. So I think we're gonna do about here, maybe. That should be okay. Hopefully. Alright. Let's see how this is. I skipped this opening cutscenes to see how the game is running. And the frames were kind of all over the place, but we will see. I know nothing about this game, so I'm pretty hyped. I'm blind as shit. I don't even know what the characters' names are. I don't know what the premise is. I've just seen screenshots since release. And I know it's the Final Fantasy guy. The legend. Very dark though, this cutscene. Seems like an inefficient machine. Whoa. This music is really good. Whoa, that looks sick. That's obviously the MC. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. This nigga's locked the fuck in. Yo, this cutscene is good. It looks pretty cool. Whoa, what? Right into gameplay like that on the 360 2008? Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, so that's super sick. What the fuck? Whoa, that was impressive. What's up, Jazz? That was a Resident Evil watching going. Is there a game that did fire shit? Yeah, that would be awesome if every game did it. Let's talk to you about that. I was gonna pop in for a second, but I was like, I don't want to pop in and then be like, nah, and then hop out. Ooh, this song. Okay, so we get attacked from behind as well. This looks insane for 360, bro. This song is fantastic. Holy shit, wait, this might be one of them ones. This might be an underrated ass RPG right here. This is the opening cutscene, so I mean opening thing. So maybe it's actually shit after this. But this is crazy. This music is fire. Harry Potter advert is on. That's good. I think it said advert. Damn, he looks pretty fucking cool, man. Wait, that looks... I'm pretty fucking impressed. I'm actually in shock. Is this nigga like a god? Why is he so strong? He's blocking fire with his sword. Now that's aura. Ooh, bro, this might be one of them ones. Hold up. Nah, I need this game to work. It has to work all the way through. This shit is sick. So should I alternate attacks or... Ooh, wow, that did some damage. Cartoony ass splat on the ground. Hold on, we'll hit one more time. Okay, I think we... Oh shit, okay. I think we do alternate. I do gotta heal though. Okay. I didn't heal for very much. Wait, but I got those mages back there that'll heal me. Left unit defenses is deactivated. Okay. Oh, then I defend? Maybe it's teaching me. But all those mages that should be able to instant revive me. Am I supposed to die or something? Because I cannot out-heal this. I'm assuming I'm just circulating. I'm just going back and forth. What if I hit this one while it's charging up that attack? I just want to see what happens. Okay, yeah. Okay, we were just alternating. All right. I'm not gonna lie. You know. Ooh, wow. That's very. Oh, wow. Could I kill this one or should I heal? Damn, I'm about to heal. I'm about to die in this tutorial.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
We're just gonna heal it back up. It's probably just one more hit, but still. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's hit now. I think we kill it. If not, then it's one more turn. Okay, there we go. Whoa, right back at the... Wow, 2008. What other game was doing this at the time? Whoa, let's go. That was close then. I don't even know what the point of the story is. Like, I know nothing about this game. I'm so hyped. I've been wanting to play this game for a million years. I just never taken the chance to. Yeah, low key. Low key. I got that FF14 badge working. I haven't been able to check. Let me see. Where do you see badges? Social badge? No, right? Yeah, it's still not in my inventory even though I earned it. Turn this or okay, bet. Yeah, it's not even in my inventory, which is so dumb. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. Even though I don't, you missed it? Yeah, I got mine. Let's go. Okay, so hold up. Let me check. I want to check if... What's my frame rate right now? It says 30. I enabled 60 FPS. Oh, this is Final Fantasy. It's all good. It's 60 in the menu. The game's only using 31% of my GPU right now. barely any of my CPU at all. So maybe that's an issue. Maybe I have to enable something. I'll deal with 30 for now. It's cool. If it stops it from crashing, because I know one of the crashes is related to being at 60 FPS. I had to follow like a tutorial to get the game running properly, so.
Let's take him now.
It looks great, so I'm happy about this. This music is, if this is the battle theme the whole game, I am wowed. I'm loving this theme.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Whoa, okay. All right, my classic fanfare. What's up? Thank you. Oh, you can try this game at some point. Lost Odyssey. It's really, really, really cool. Thank you. Hold on real quick. It's giving like Final Fantasy X on the next level. Wait, what? Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Bruiser ring. Target ring system. To trigger the target ring system, you need rings. After you equip your target rings, or character with rings, the attack command will bring up the target ring automatically. A target ring battle system adds assorted abilities to your normal attack with weapons. When the target ring system is activated, the target ring and time count will be displayed when you choose the attack command. When the time count starts, hold down the right trigger and release it when the outer ring is directly over the target. If your timing is perfect, your attack will be completely effective. If perfect is the best result. If the time runs out or your timing is poor, your result will be bad. Okay. The quick time event. Okay, how do I... No. How do I open up my inventory? Okay. Equip. Okay, it's already equipped. I don't get no pre-order bonuses? Oh, my frames are going up. It's just, like, after this place is taxing. Oh, here. Oh, that actually hurt me. Oh, random encounters? Oh, yeah, we back. Oh, yeah, we back. Wait, what do I do? Oh!
Like taking candy from a baby.
This game might be one of the best games ever. Off rip, at least in its first area. Nameplate. What does that do? What is that? Okay, I can just sell it. I am highly impressed so far. I don't know what's a hit there. I really don't know what I'm supposed to hit there. It didn't show like a prompt.
Out of my way.
I don't see any prompt. I'm pressing everything. I don't see a prompt at all.
See anything?
See anything? Shit. This is how he said.
Maybe under the. Yeah. Here, let me help. Hold this. Hey, hey. What? That guy over there. He's still alive. Huh? Hey, you!
Are we friends?
What about the others? You alone? What's your name? Your unit?
Second Lieutenant Kai Marganar, Commander, 17th Platoon, Armored Magic Troopers.
It's a miracle you made it. Come with me. This way. Unbelievable. One survivor. Yeah. Amazing he made it out safe. Especially in that outfit.
Somebody look different up ahead. Oh, okay. So far, like right here, this scene I'm seeing just feels like more Final Fantasy X. If you like Final Fantasy X, you'll love this type shit. Okay, so this crafting, it's like Final Fantasy X crafting stuff. It's the exact same thing, I'm pretty sure. Any secrets?
We're pulling out! Let's move!
Another party member for sure. A brown-skinned woman?
That's Officer Seth Balmore with the 43rd Magic Division. She's like you. She got out in one piece.
Really? You two are walking miracles.
Ah. Ah.
Hey, I...
The Magic Republic of Ura. El Magico, El Republico, El Ura.
Here's where you get off, Lieutenant.
The Council wishes to hear from a survivor, sir. Sorry, not you, Officer Balmore.
I said
Hey,
from
I'm
a survivor.
too.
Mm-hmm.
The Council has only summoned Lieutenant Argonar. Sit down and shut up.
Hey, don't talk to her like that.
That's weird.
I'm loving these little fucking ooh. Ooh. I'm hoping the rest of the game is this cool. Because this is fucking awesome so far.
Follow me.
Follow me. I'm not gonna. I shouldn't have followed. Fuck. I should have went back for the girl. That nigga tweaking over there. That little nigga was tweaking. I'm gonna leave the city. I got things to do. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, this the path? Ooh. Sometimes I feel like all RPG characters are all autistic because like you're supposed to go where you need to be, but you're gonna go, I'm gonna go over here for a little bit. And then, you know, straight face, no emotion in the face, obviously, because, you know, you don't have to be smiling or something, but like straight face walking away from them, straight face climbing up the ladder and down the ladder when you got someplace to be. You can zoom in with the right trigger. That's weird. Oh, X. Oh, okay. My little nigga can sprint. He got some fucking legs. Let's do this shit. Yeah, yeah. I gotta see what this nigga tweaking. That little nigga tweaking. It's like he's like an Ed and Eddie where like his lines are just constantly moving. You too. Or is that a chest? Wait. No. No, I'm tweaking. I'm faster than you. Yeah, yeah. That nigga can sprint. That nigga fast as shit. Okay. I'm up here, I guess. Them boys moving too slow for me. That's tweaking too. Oh no.
Hey, you're that guy, right? The soldier that can't die.
Lamp heads, tight shit.
The 17th Division. That was the front line. They were smack in the middle
I
of the
want
whole
to
island.
up
No
the
one could have
sound.
survived that meteor crash.
They look funny. Yeah, they do have some funny gear. The other guys looked more like the enemies that they were fighting looked like Final Fantasy 14 soldiers. But these guys, I don't know.
But here you are, without a scratch.
Beg your pardon, Lieutenant, but it's really strange. The few we were able to save were far from the center of impact, and even those men were...
The lighting coming through his hair looks really good, like on the bottom left. Damn.
It's hard to believe that anyone could have survived that inferno.
I don't want to talk.
The council won't like that attitude.
But nigga,
Come on, tell us. How'd you make it?
do you not see I'm the main character? I look like the main character. Fuck nigga. I was killing niggas left and right out there. Niggas ain't see it. What was that? There's mass panic at the capital and fear that it will be a target for the next meteor, so people have already started to flee. The magic industrial revolution is the real problem. It brought us more wars, more problems with monster attacks, and even more troubles caused by magic energy. I don't want any trouble from me until we reach the council hall. They'd have my head over it. Anxious Secretary Lucinda. They say that people from both sides are wiped out together in the highlands of Woe. What the hell happened out there? You heard about the meteor that fell on the highlands of Woe, right? Everyone died, it seems. It's terrible. We'll all be fine. This is exactly why we had the magic industrial revolution, to protect us from things like this. The story about the meteor has already spread to the capital. Could this also be the work of magic energy? People everywhere are frightened. Yeah, I guess meteors falling on your head would be kind of fucked. Or we're farming with some good music. Into the cutscene. Whoa. That was a pretty good transition. Oh, that like language like what? Like Thai? It looks similar in the way it was shaped, at least. Whoa. That's not how kids play. Now, where are the black children? We have white and Southeast Asian. Where's the black children, my friends? Ooh, that looks sick. You become the black children. That's the end goal. That's the final. When they're trying to purify me, make me become a white mage, I say no. Humanity would choose its own fate, and everyone becomes black. The fires of hell.
Years ago, a new power manifested itself onto the world. With its discovery came the magic industrial revolution. This power came to be called magic energy. Even now, there are none who can.
This scene is at 237 frames per second, by the way.
Power that merely lay buried within all living creatures suddenly flourished as it did. Today, this magic energy permeates every corner of the world. It has changed the way people live, transformed the shape of industry, and has even altered the nature of war.
Okay.
Is it true the Kents have requested a truce?
Indeed. We heard that enough men were committed to...
That boy ugly as shit.
Most of the Kent force were eliminated. This war was started by them. It's only right they withdraw.
We've also lost a tremendous number of troops. After suffering such a devastating loss, if the Gozo were to strike now, there would be no way we could defend our country.
And there are also whispers that Gozo was pulling strings behind the invasion.
What makes you think that the Gozo were involved?
We have confirmed that a large amount of military hardware
She
has
is
been moved
tweaking.
from Gozo to Kent. We assume Gozo plans to use Kent to keep things stirred up and destabilize Ura.
Are you saying
She
that
was
even the
tweaking.
meteor crash was a Goatson plot?
He's
My
tweaking.
Lord, I have some disturbing information on that subject. We suspect that a situation at Grandstaff may have caused the meteor crash.
Grandstaff? This is not the first time the stories about it reached my ears.
This is not confirmed, but magic energy may have leaked out of Grandstaff, interfered with something in outer space, and precipitated this disaster.
Gongora!
Gongora.
Yes, my lord. The Grand Staff falls under your jurisdiction. Do you have anything to say?
Nothing for the moment. Where did you get this information? Construction of Grand Staff is going smoothly.
Now that the forces of Ura have suffered such devastating losses, I think we have no other way to protect our land except with the magic energy that Grandstaff will provide. We should hold off on debating the pros and cons of Grandstaff until we've thoroughly reviewed the world's current situation.
What you say
Link anybody by Crimson.
but our plan to use
Easy
magic
mistake.
energy is a double-edged sword. With all sorts of rumors flying around, we might want to halt construction.
They're all tweaking.
Only temporarily. As soon as it's clear that Grand Staff had nothing to do with the meteor collision, we'll resume construction immediately, Gongora.
Okay. I want to see if I can maybe lower sound effects more and then raise the actual master volume. Cause I want the sound louder. I'm not gonna lie. When like voices aren't loud enough, it's hard for me to lock in, like on the story. impressed though. Although, hopefully the graphical glitches don't get too crazy. We don't have time to waste here. Once we're out of the station, please follow me straight to the council. We must get moving, Lieutenant Argonar. It's quite a long way to the council. Damn, why? I'll get there faster than y'all. I got a manner. I'm fast as fucking shit, dude. I'm fast as hell. This is what I can interact with? No. Hey, bro, I'm running laps around these niggas. They just made it here? This is a boarding area for the magic taxis. Unfortunately, it's out of service for the time due to order from above. Just wanted to see what he was about. They are slow as hell. City of Ura. They dragging me away. Yeah, they're all still tweaking.
Well done. You may leave. Lieutenant Kaya Marganar, we thank you for a job.
The sound is still low on voices.
Chairman of the Central Council of Ura. Well, Lieutenant, it seems people are calling you the Immortal. We've heard there were almost no survivors from Ura or Kent after the meteor crashed on the Highlands. And yet, you appear to be unharmed, even though you were presumably at the precise point of impact. Tell me, how did you survive?
I don't know.
I don't know.
My lord, please allow me to explain.
Fine. Speak.
Thank you, my lord. Actually, this man is immortal thanks to my magic energy. He is under a spell of immortality that I conjured.
When was this?
I wish to know more. This immortality spell, how does it work?
I don't know.
What? Are you saying that you don't know about the spell cast on you?
Wait, is he tatted up?
I don't remember. I recall nothing.
My lord, this man has lost his memory. However, he is skilled in magic energy. So I have been studying his abilities.
Then what can you tell us, Gangora?
Gangora.
With all due respect, my lord, the spell is a curse. It is said that merely hearing it brings death near. For the safety of everyone, it is better that the spell be kept secret.
Very well. Since I trust your studied opinion, I shall take your word that we should not know the spell. Death is determined by fate, and one cannot fight it.
What a reasonable guy.
Lieutenant, since it seems that you cannot be killed, the Council would like to bestow a special mission on you. We want you to go to Grandstaff.
My lord.
Gangora, you cannot keep this hidden any longer. Till now, construction has been left up to you, but we've lost contact with the site.
It's just that...
Gangora!
Sit down, Gangora.
Confirm that Grandstaff project is safe. Construction shall be suspended.
Yes, my lord.
So now, Lieutenant Argonar. You know of Grandstaff, under construction in the Sea of Bas?
I've heard that it's a magic staff.
I thought you had no memory.
Yes, it is. As you just heard, all communications with the site have been cut off for some time now. Considering the danger from magic energy leaks, we suspect that no one can investigate the possible cause except someone immortal.
Oh, really? Someone immortal can go investigate. We just happen to have the right guy. We happen to have an immortal right here.
Well, there is someone else.
What did you say?
At the Wall Highlands. Another immortal. Her name is Balmor.
Well then, this other one shall accompany you. I shall summon her. Quickly, make the arrangements.
Right away, my lord.
My lord, pardon me for saying this, but I'm building Grand Staff for the sake of our nation and its people.
Enough! We will await Khaim's return and report.
Khaim.
Of course, my lord.
You are dismissed, Lieutenant.
This is like if Final Fantasy X had their like side characters actually with some like anything but polygons. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Agronar. I have word from Chairman Roxon that you are off duty until further official orders from the council. There is a fine inn just along the street for you to stay and wait for your orders. We have already arranged for the council to contact you there. You can check the location of inns, shops, okay. So this opens up the map. It's not really showing me much though. Boop, 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 boop. Fuck out of my way. I'm way too goddamn fast for these bitch ass niggas. Yeah. What is this dog defending? Two whetstones. It's just like I'm getting crazy Final Fantasy X. The shopkeeper not in, or is that him? No, he's a soldier. Notice where often goes traveling to find quality items. I appreciate his enthusiasm, but he can't shop while he's away. That upsets me. Oh, maybe I went into the end by accident. Yeah, this is going to be annoying. Hope it doesn't happen all the time.
From Grand Staff Project, with control transferred to this council.
My lord.
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation,
like, I wouldn't mind looking at that, but for stream, I don't know if that's okay. Because it's kind of flashing.
Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
I see there are no objections. It is decided.
Yeah, see, it's happening a lot. Hold on, let me look at my guide real quick. I think they mentioned something about this. If there's a way to turn it off, maybe it'll be okay. Let's see. You can thought he mentioned shadows, but... Okay, yeah, there is. Okay, hold on. So let's go save, and then I'm gonna try to turn this off and see if that fixes the issue. Also contest if the saves are actually working properly. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. F. Yeah, right here. I think that should be good. Wow, there's a mod for, or a plugin for ultra wide support. Disable motion blur. That could be good. Fast looking dark spots or... Oh. Switching to CPU screen. Okay. Oh, no, we can just do this. So true. For this, and then where's dynamic shadows? I'll fix that in a second. Okay. Save. Should be working now. Let's see. That looked cool. No. Maybe that is the dynamic shadows. Okay, 1 second. Let's just enable that too. And then if that doesn't work, then honestly, I don't know if I want to continue streaming it because of that. It's the big issue. Yeah, flickering character fix is on. We'll save and then we'll try the dynamic shadows now with it and see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I mean, maybe we'll play a little bit more, but I think I wouldn't want to have that that going because I don't know if it's seizure inducing, but if not, even if I don't know, just look ugly for stream, I guess. And then I could just switch to Demon School or something of this sort. Ah, it's still happening. If I leave the room and come back? No. Maybe it'll be fixed for cutscenes. If it's fixed for cutscenes, that's not too bad. The charmingly authentic Flagstone Boulevard melds seamlessly with the wonders of modern magic engine technology to create a wonderful blend of old and new Ura in one unique view. Even under Ura's modern Republican government, the palace's majestic exterior continues to loom over Ura. Rebuilt as part of the Magic Industrial Revolution, this symbolic structure continues to serve as one of the city's most recognizable buildings. The monorail system is inexpensive and runs frequently, so it's your best choice for visiting downtown or the palace area. For those who prefer a more personal touch, Magic Taxis offer a high level of privacy. Some merchants even conduct their most important meetings inside them. Holy Night Magic Charm. Or Holy Night Charm, damn. I just made up bullshit. Guest book. To our dear guests, do you have any questions, comments, or suggestions? Kindly write them down here. We came here for our honeymoon. We'll never forget this experience of a lifetime. We'll treasure it forever. Thank you. It rained the whole time. How could I have any fun? It's like bad weather just follows me around. The soldiers were loud and everything was so expensive. I just want to go home. At least the girl was really cute and her food was good. This was my first time in the city. It's been an interesting and meaningful trip. I'd like to visit again. I came here to send my son off to the army. He's such a kind-hearted boy. I'm worried that he won't fit in with those military types. I just pray that he'll be back safe. I rode on the monorail. I saw the castle. I played with the dog. I'm gonna go to my grandmother's house tomorrow. I can't wait. And they're all dead. Whoa. Angel's Plume. Have you been in Ura for a long time? This is my first time. I'm looking for a job that makes something out of my life. I relate to you, brother. I'm in Ura right now. Yeah, none of the patches seem to be working. Maybe even the 60 FPS one is not working either. Maybe it just uncaps sometimes. Nah, because it hits 40. But this guy's talking about he was running at 60 FPS mostly. In cities around 40. On a 3070. I have a 5070. I'm assuming I just had to talk to him and get a room. Welcome, the captain told me about you. Please enjoy your stay. Okay, there we go.
As Kaim slips into deep sleep, his dream unfolds. A dream or his past. At this moment, there is no way he could know.
The fuck is going on? She looks very modern. Damn, he's going through it. Poor guy. My troubled and trauma-filled MC. Nigga, Kojima type vibes with the camera. Kaim recalls a memory that was locked deeper than his heart. A dream has been revealed. Oh, and is that what was on the main menu? The family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kaim back to the inn from this long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understood the situation immediately. The time for departure is drawing near. Hannah's departure. Too soon. Too soon. But still, he knows his day would have to come sometime, and not in the distant future. I might never see you again, she said to him with a sad smile when he left on this journey. Her smiling face almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile and therefore indescribably beautiful as she lay in bed. May I see Hannah now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says, I don't think she'll know who you are, though. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night. He warns Kaim, you can tell from the slight movement of her chest that she's clinging to a frail thread of life, but it could snap at any moment. It's such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here for her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind. It's fine, Kaim says. He has been present at innumerable deaths, and his experience has taught him much. Death takes away the power of speech first of all, then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost his consciousness, if it is by no means unusual for the voices of the family to bring forth smiles or tears. Kaim puts his arms around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell her. I've been looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another large tear and nods to Kaim, and Hannah was so looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drown out her words. The innkeeper says, I wish I could urge you to rest up from your travels before you see her, but Kaim interrupts his apologies. Of course, I'll see her right away. There is very little time left, Hannah. The only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife will probably breathe her last breath before the sun comes up. Kaim lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Hannah's room. Hannah was frail from birth. Far from enjoying the opportunity to travel, she rarely left the town or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. The child would probably not live to adulthood, the doctors told her parents. So this tiny girl with extraordinarily beautiful doll-like features, the gods had dealt an all too sad destiny. That they had allowed her to be born, the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway, was perhaps one small act of atonement for such iniquity. Hannah was unable to go anywhere, but the guests who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of the countries and towns and landscapes people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Hannah would ask them, where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story? She would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on to new episodes with, and then, when they left the inn, she would beg them, please come back and tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries. She would stand there waving until the person disappeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh and go back to bed. Hannah is sound asleep. No one else is in the room, perhaps an indication that she has long since passed the stage when the doctors can do anything for her. Kaim sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, Hello, Hannah, I'm back. She does not respond. Her little chest, still without the swelling of a grown woman, rises and falls almost imperceptibly. What the fuck does that mean at the end? Why did we have to say that part? What? Why the fuck did he have to say that part? Still without the swelling of a grown woman. Why did he have to say that? This is a beautiful story so far, and what the fuck? I went far across the ocean this time, he tells her. The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbor way far beyond the mountains you can see from this window. And I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round till it got smaller and smaller, and then bigger and bigger, until it was full again. There was nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see, just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hannah? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. It's like a huge, big, endless puddle. Chaim chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hannah's pale white cheek moves slightly. She can hear him, even if she cannot speak or see. Her ears are still alive. Believing and hoping this to be true, Chaim continues with the story of his travels. He speaks no words of parting. As always with Hannah, Chaim smiles with a special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else. And he goes on telling his tales with a bright voice, sometimes even accompanying his story with exaggerated gestures. He tells her about the blue ocean, he tells her about the blue sky. He says nothing about the violent sea battle that stained the ocean red. He never tells her about those things. Hannah was still a tiny girl when Chaim first visited the inn. When she asked him, "Where are you from?" and "Will you tell me some stories?" With her childish pronunciation and innocent smiles, Chaim felt a soft glow in his chest. He wants a child. At the time, he was returning from a battle. More precisely, he had ended one battle and was on his way to the next. His life consisted of traveling from one battlefield to another, and nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slightest stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny turned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have comrades and his comrades' enemies. This is the fate of the mercenary. He was spiritually worn down back then and feeling unbearably lonely. As a possessor of eternal life, Chaim had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces distorted in fear, and why each face of a man who died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending he was trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hannah smile as she begged him for stories about his long journey, he felt a warmer and deeper comfort than he could ever obtain from liquor. He told her many things. About a beautiful flower he discovered on the battlefield. About the bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle. About the marvelous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after losing battle. About a vast, bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and stupidity he witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silent regarding his reasons for traveling constantly, and spoke only of things that were beautiful and sweet and lovely. He sees now that he told Hannah only beautiful stories of the road like this, not so much out of concern of her purity, but for his own sake. Staying in the inn where Hannah waited to see him turned out to be one of Chaim's small pleasures in life. Telling her about the memories he brought back from his journeys, he felt some degree of salvation, however slight. 5 years, 10 years, his friendship with the girl continued. Little by little, she neared adulthood, which meant that, as the doctors had predicted, each day brought her that much closer to death. And now, Chaim ends the last travel story he will share with her. He can never see her again, can never tell her stories again. Before dawn and the darkness of night is at its deepest, long pauses enter into Hannah's breathing. The frail thread of her life is about to snap as Chaim and her parents watch over her. The tiny light that has lodged in Chaim's breast will be extinguished. His lonely travels will begin again tomorrow. His long, long travels without end. You'll be leaving on travels of your own soon, Hannah, Chaim tells her gently. You'll be leaving for a world that no one knows, a world that has never been entered into any of the stories that you have heard so far. Finally, you'll be able to leave your bed and walk anywhere you want to go. You'll be free. He wants her to know that death is not sorrow, but a joy mixed with tears. It's your turn now. Be sure and tell everyone about the memories of your journey. Her parents will make that same journey someday, and someday Hannah will be able to meet all the guests she has known at the inn, far beyond the sky. I, however, can never go there. I can never escape this world. I can never see you again. This is not goodbye. It's just the start of your journey. He speaks his final words to her. We'll meet again. His final lie to her. I'm not gonna lie, that was beautiful. My nigga kind of a poet, my nigga. Damn. Hannah makes her departure. Her face is transfused with a tranquil smile as if she just said, see you soon. Her eyes will never open again. A single tear glides slowly down her cheek. Damn, that's beautiful. It's really sad. I don't even know the girl. Okay, now back to glitches. Kaim's mind is filled with lost pieces of past memories. Certain sites of conversations can bring these memories back in the form of dreams. To view episodes from 1,000 Years of Dreams again, rest at any inner bed and select it from the start menu. You can view these episodes any number of times. When viewing an episode from 1,000 Years of Dreams, you can pause it by pressing the start button or cancel it by pressing the back button. Okay. Now, I wish I could figure out, maybe next stream I'll have this fixed, this flickering stuff, because this is not changing with any of the plugin options. Did you sleep well? No messages for you yet, I'm afraid. We'll hold any messages that come for you here, so please don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They are compliments of the house. So that 100 gold I found was compliments of the house? Okay. Another party member? The thief. He's walking a little zesty. He's leading in here. Oh shit!
Wait, let go! My throat! My throat! Damn!
Why are you following me?
You're Kai Marganar! I mean, Lord Gungor asked me to do it! It's the truth! I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you.
You are?
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gungora. At your service.
Oh yeah, you're a party member, for sure.
Man, what an attitude. Jeez whiz.
Jeez whiz. It's gee whiz, bro. He moves zesty as hell. You gotta be a little bit. Is the shopkeeper still gone? Can I buy weapons? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I don't know where his house is, by the way. Maybe not this way. Maybe this way? Hold on, you're fresh from the battlefield too, aren't you? Guess we both owe someone upstairs big time, huh? I kind of feel like a heel, thinking about all my dead buddies, but having another chance to see your family, well, that's a great feeling. I didn't think I'd actually make it out of this alive, after all. I have no idea what I'm gonna do when it's time to knock on my family's front door. Chaim recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. The dream has been revealed. Alone in a crowd of rugged men, nursing his drink in the far corner of the old post town's only tavern, Chaim. Wait. Alone in the crowd of rugged men, nursing his drink in the far corner of the old post town's only tavern, Chaim. Is that what the town is called? What? A single man strides in through the tavern door. Massively built, he wears the garb of a warrior. His soiled uniform bespeaks a long journey. Fatigue marks his face, but his eyes wear a penetrating gleam, the look of a fighting man on active duty. The hero's return. The tavern's din hushes instantly. Every drunken eye in the place fastens on the soldiers with awe and gratitude. The long war with the neighboring country has ended at last, and the men who fought on the front lines are returning to their homes. So it is with this military man. The soldier takes a seat at the table next to Chaim's and downs a slug of liquor with the forcefulness of a hard drinker, a man who drinks to kill his pain. 2 cups, 3, 4. Another customer approaches him, bottle in hand, wearing an ingratiating grin. A typical crafty town punk. Let me offer you a drink, wheedles the man, as a token of gratitude for your heroic efforts on behalf of the fatherland. The soldier unsmilingly allows the man to fill his cup. How was it at the front? I'm sure you performed many valiant deeds on the battlefield. The soldier empties his cup in silence. The punk refills the cup and adopts an ever more fawning smile. Now that we're friends, how about telling me some war tales? You've got such big, strong arms. How many enemy soldiers did you get? Without a word, the soldier hurls the contents of his cup into the man's face. The punk flies into a rage and draws his knife. No sooner does it leave the sheath than Chaim's fist sends it flying through the air. Faced with the powerful united front of Chaim and the soldier, the punk runs out of muttering curses. The two big men runs out muttering curses. The two big men watch him go, then share a faint smile. Chaim doesn't have to speak with the soldier to know that he lives in a deep sadness. For his part, the soldier, having cheated death any number of times, is aware of the shadow that lurks in Chaim's expression. The tavern's din returns. Chaim and the soldier pour each other drinks. I've got a wife and daughter I haven't seen since I shipped out, says the soldier. It's been 3 long years. He lets himself smile shyly now for the first time as he takes a photograph of his wife and daughter from his pocket and shows it to Chaim. The wife, a woman of dewy freshness. The daughter, still very young. They're the reason I survived. I thought of going home to them alive when I was all that sustained me in battle. If you're home far from here, or is your home far from here? No, the village is just over the next pass. I'm sure they've heard the news that the war is over and can hardly wait to have me home. He could get there tonight if he wanted to badly enough. It was that close. But the soldier downs a mouthful of liquor and groans. I'm afraid. Afraid of what? I want to see my wife and daughter, but I'm afraid to have them see me. I don't know how many men I've killed these past 3 years. I had no choice. I had to do it to stay alive. If I was going to get back to my family, I had no choice but to kill one enemy soldier after another. And each and every one of those men had families they had left at home. It was the code of war, the soldier's destiny. To stay alive in battle, you had to go on killing men before they could kill you. I had no time to think about such things at the front. I was too busy trying to survive. I see it now, though. Now that the war is over, 3 years of sin are carved into my face. This is the face of a killer. I don't want to show this face to my wife and daughter. The soldier pulls out a leather pouch from which he withdraws a small stone. He tells Chaim it is an unpolished gemstone, something he found shortly after he left for the battlefield. A gemstone? Kaim asks, unconvinced. The stone on the table is a dull black without a hint of the gleam of a gem. It should have. It sparkled when I first found it. I was sure my daughter would love it when I brought it home to her. Gradually, though, the stone lost its gleam and turned cloudy. Every time I killed an enemy soldier, something like the stain of the blood would rise to the surface of the stone. As you can see, it's almost solid black now after 3 years. The stone is stained by the sins I've committed. I call it my sin stone. You don't have to blame yourself so harshly, says Kaim. You had to do it to stay alive. I know that, says the soldier. I know that. But still, just like me, the men I killed had villages to go home to and families waiting for them there. The soldier then says to Kaim, you too, I suppose. You must have a family. Kaim gives his head a little shake. Not me, he says. No family. A home village at least? I don't have any place to go home to. Eternal traveler, eh? Uh-huh, that's me. The soldier chuckles softly and gives Kaim a sour smile. It is hard to tell how fully he believes what Kaim has sold him. He sips the sunstone into the leather pouch and says, you know what I think? If the stone turned darker every time I took life, it ought to get some of its gleam back every time I save life. Instead of answering, Kaim drains the last drop of liquor from his cup and rises from the table. The soldier remains in his chair and Kaim, staring down at him, offers him these words of advice. If you have a place you can go home to, you should go to it. Just go. No matter how much guilt you may have weighing you down, I'm sure your wife and daughter will understand. You're no criminal. You're a hero. You fought your heart out to stay alive. I'm glad I met you, says the soldier. I needed to hear that. He holds his right hand out to Kaim, who grasps it in return. I hope your travels go well, says the soldier. And your travels will soon be over, says Kaim with a smile, starting at the door. Just then, the punk turns at Kaim from behind, wielding a pistol. Watch out, bellows the soldier and rushes after Kaim. No way. As Kaim rolls around, the punk takes aim and shouts, you can't shoot like that, you son of a bitch. The soldier flies between the two men and takes a bullet in the gut. No. It's like that RDC skit. We just became friends. You don't even know the nigga like that. Damn, that's legit the RDC World skit. Damn. The soldier flies between the two and takes a bullet in the gut, dude. Damn. And so he desperately wished to do. The soldier has saved someone's life. Ironically, it is for the life of Kaim, a man who can neither age nor die, that the soldier has traded his one and only life. It is hilarious because it is a common thing in like Japanese, like in anime and shit. I mean, it happens in comics and other shit like that. And like people who like you just meet somebody and I guess you just have such an impact on them in that those 5-10 minutes you hang out, 30 minutes, whatever, that they just die for you. I personally would never do that, but fucking it's just so common. It's so funny that it happened here too. Sprawled on the floor, nearly unconscious, the soldier thrusts the leather pouch into Kaim's hand. Look at my sinstone, will you? Maybe, he says, chuckling weakly. Some of its shine has come back. Blood spurts from his mouth, strangling the laugh. Kaim looks inside the bag and says, it's sparkling now. It's clean. It is? Gasped the soldier. Good. My daughter would be so glad. He smiles with satisfaction and holds his hand out for the pouch. Gently, Kaim lays the pouch on the palm of his hands and folds the man's fingers over it. The soldier draws his last breath, and the pouch falls to the floor. The dead man's face wears a peaceful expression. The stone, however, the man's sin stone, which is rolled open from the pouch, is as black as ever. Damn. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. These stories are pretty fucking good. That's a good way to tell dreams. And it gives like a good idea of what like Kaim's like how he is. Because like obviously he doesn't really know too much either. Aqua bomb. Okay, maybe his house is this way. You read about this? A connection of mine in the council told me Councilman Gongora has been confined to his private estate. Could it be true? So the soldiers in front of his house aren't protecting him, but rather keeping him there? Oh no, we have to get to him now! It's hilarious. So when I'm in the dream sequences, the game, my GPU reaches 99% usage, and then when I'm actually in the game, it's 40% usage right now. Oh, a cat. I can't pet it. That sucks. So wait, was he granted immortality years ago? Like many, because it seems like he's lived a long life. But that guy said he's the one who gave it to them, and is he immortal? That I have zero clue. A little confusing, that stuff. And that boy got a big ass mansion. This motherfucker big as hell. Lord Sword is currently visiting. Please wait a little longer. Okay, I'll just jerk off outside. That's fine. That'll pass the time.
House arrest is going too far. I have firmly opposed Roxian on this.
It looks like
Do not despair.
it looks like Tidus a little bit for a second, but English.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is much more than I could have asked. Your father would have been pleased.
I could never fill my father's shoes. And now that Ura is a republic, I am simply a citizen like everyone else. I am no longer Your Majesty.
I respect the royal blood that flows in your veins. It is only fitting that I offer the respect your due.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore the monarchy.
I'm truly happy that you have come to see me. You've always been so kind.
You taught me the rudiments of magic. I cannot help but be kind to you in return. I cannot understand Roxian. I believe he intends to stop work on Grand Staff. It makes me angry, Gongora.
Gongora.
Our nation has benefited from magic energy, yet he does not understand the significance of Grand Staff. If we can increase magic energy with Grand Staff, just think how much better our people's lives would be. We would no longer need soldiers. You have seen the future of Ura, and how Grand Staff can make it happen. Roxian's vision is too narrow for our nation to grow. I am sorry you had to witness that.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy Your Highness understands. But even if they stop Grand Staff, we could develop a newer and far better magic engine.
Please let me know what you need, Gongora.
Gongora.
I am unworthy, Your Highness.
I can't tell what the fuck that nigga race supposed to be. They look a mix of 38 different races, all like every race combined. It looks like my friend Dion, but blonde. And white, fully. And that nigga black. He's just, I don't know. I'm about to unlock a new dream. I feel it. Oh no, that was.
How could she be in Ura without me knowing?
Oh, the other one. Lord Gungaga is on the second floor as always. Use his lift if you want to see him. I should go look around and see if there's any other rooms I can. Okay, whoa, chill out. There was literally hacked to the council. I dare to get in the way of Lord Gongora's research. Excellent timing, Lieutenant Organar. Prince Tolton has just left. Yeah, so my thing is, why is he, and then there's like also another immortal? Why is that? What was the process there? Right. There was another door over here I wanted to check out. The outside world.
Good, you're here. I
Lick
asked you
it.
here for only one reason.
Hold on.
What is it?
Oh no, great, here he comes.
Damn. Oh.
Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
I told you I'm just a messenger. I came to see if you really come or not, which you have, so that's good.
That's enough, Kaim. He's on our side.
Thanks. A little late, though.
We can use him. He's cunning and quick, and he has many connections. I want you to take him on your investigation of Grand Staff.
No way, sir.
You know, I thought he'd say that, my lord. His shoes, hello?
Look, this other immortal joining the investigation, she might be dangerous.
Why?
The woman was once a pirate. I don't know how it happened, but she's now a soldier for our army. Well, the past is the past, and I know little else about her. Take Jensen with you. He can help keep her in check. Despite what else he may be, he has a healthy respect for women.
So, you know, I heard she was a looker, if you catch my drift. I mean, you've seen her, right? Okay, be that way. You guys are way too serious.
Pirate. All right. Understood.
All right, then. I'll be there early. Oh, yeah, you can count on it.
Remember, Kaim, you're the only one I can trust.
I feel like he's like secretly evil.
I can't leave here for a while. The Grand Staff is my life's work. So if something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is. Understood?
Yeah.
We'll be briefed later. You should go now.
I'll be right behind you. Oh, he's gonna be fun to work with.
This is for your trouble.
Wow, Nice. You know, my lord, I've been thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing. I mean, this little guarantee is not going to be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're going to have to give me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
You're already under a magic contract. Don't get greedy.
I love the way they do these cutscenes.
Wow! Whoa, hey, okay, that's some serious mojo, buddy. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Okay, not funny. I'm not laughing, okay? I didn't stick my neck out for this, okay? Jeez, everyone's a pain in the ass. I'm taking a bath.
Okay, so do I leave now? Consider Argonar, do you have everything you need for your journey? You should prepare yourself well so that you may better fulfill the expectations of Lord Gangora. Having you coming in and out of here could damage Lord Gangora's reputation. The council won't look kindly on it. You won't be allowed to re-enter the mansion once you leave. Are you sure you want to leave? Is there anything else I need to do here? Oh, I clicked leave anyways. Well, too late. I didn't see anything else that I could do. If anything, I'll double check off stream and come back. Unless that save just saved over the first one, I don't know.
Hey! I've been looking everywhere for you. I heard about the Grand Staff investigation. Looks like we both got the short end of the stick. It's not enough that we just keep surviving.
That should be your girl, bruh. She's also immortal. Whoa!
There's always something.
The name is
So,
Gungaga.
in the council.
Nothing to do with you.
Oh, really? Say, haven't we met somewhere before? Hmm? Ugh. Nothing to worry about if you can't remember. Neither can I.
You too, huh?
I can't recall a thing. All I know is that my name seems to be Seth Balmore. People say I used to be a pirate. Isn't it strange that both of us lost our memory and are immortal? Maybe we met a long time ago. I sort of get that feeling when I look at you. When we met before, were we enemies? Or allies? Or maybe even lovers?
Damn.
Looking forward to starting our journey tomorrow, Kaim Argonar.
Tomorrow?
You still haven't been contacted by the council? You set out for Grand Staff tomorrow morning. I thought you would have heard by now. Oh, by the way, I'll be joining you on your little trip.
So you are going with me then?
Being late is strictly forbidden.
Damn, she fast as fuck too. Can I go this way too? 'Cause that shorty was sprinting. Another memory? Kaim recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. White flowers. Lovely white flowers mark the town. They bloom on every street corner, not in beds or fields set aside for their cultivation, but blending naturally and in profusion with every row of houses, as though the buildings and the blossoms have grown up together. The season is early spring and snow still lingers on the nearby mountains, but the stretch of ocean that gently laps the town's southern shore is bathed in refulgent sunlight. This is an old and prosperous harbor town. Even now, each day, its piers see many cruise ships and freighters come and go. Its history, however, is sharply divided between the time before and the time after, an event that happened one day long ago. People here prefer not to talk about it. The watershed engraved upon the town's chronology, the memories are too sorrowful to make stories out of them. Kaim knows this, and because he knows it, he has come here once again. Passing through, the tavern master asks him. At the sound of his voice, Kaim responds with a faint smile. You're here for the festival, I suppose. You should take your time and enjoy it. The man is in high spirits. He has joined his customers in glass after glass until now, and is quite red in the face, and no one shows any signs of blaming him for overindulging. Every seat in the tavern is filled with the air reverberates with laughter, and the air reverberates with laughter. Goddamn! Happy voices can be heard now and then, as well from the road outside. The entire town is celebrating. Once each year, the festival has people making merry all night long until the sun comes up. I hope you've got a room for the night, sir. Too late to find one now. Every inn is full, every inn is full to overflowing. So it seems. Not that anyone would be foolish enough to spend a night like this quietly tucked away under the covers in his room. The tavern master winks at Kaim as to say, not you, sir, I'm sure. Tonight, we're going to have the biggest, wildest party you've ever seen, and everybody's invited, locals or not. Drink, food, gambling, women, just let me know what you want. I'll make sure you have it. Kaim sips his drink and says nothing, because he is planning to stay awake all night. He has not taken a room, though he has no plan to enjoy the festival either. Kaim will be offering up a prayer at the hour before dawn when the night is at its darkest and deepest. He will leave the town, sent off by the morning sun as it poked its face up between the mountains and the sea, just as he did the time of his last visit. Back then, his tavern master, who a few minutes ago was telling one of the regular customers that his first grandchild is about to be born, was himself just an infant. This one's on me, drink up, says the tavern master, filling Kaim's shot glass. He peers at Kaim suspiciously and says, you did come to the festival, didn't you? No, not really, says Kaim. Don't tell me you didn't know about it. You mean you came here by pure chance? Afraid so. Well, if you came here on business, forget it. You'll never get serious talk out of anybody on a special night like this. The tavern master goes on to explain what is so special about this night. You must have heard something about it. Once, a long, long time ago, this town was almost completely destroyed. There are two kinds of events that divide history into before and after. One is the birth or death of some great personage, a hero or a savior. The other is something like a war or plague or natural disaster. What divided this town's history into before and after was a violent earthquake. It happened without warning and gave the soundly sleeping people of the town no chance to flee. A crack opened up in the earth with a roar, and roads and buildings just fell to pieces. Fires started, and they spread in the twinkling of an eye. Almost everyone was killed. Isn't that like a stock sound? They got the YouTube stock sound. You probably can't imagine it. All I know is what they taught me in school. And what does Resurrection Festival mean to a kid? It was just something that happened once upon a time. I live here, and that's all it means to me. So a traveler like you probably can't even begin to imagine what it was like. Is that what they call this holiday? Resurrection Festival? Uh-huh. The town was resurrected from a total ruin to this. That's what the celebration is all about. Kaim gives the man a grim smile and sips his liquor. What's so funny? The tavern master asks. The president didn't throw a Wilhelm in there. That would have been fire. I would have loved that. I would have loved that. Last time I was here, they were calling it Earthquake Memorial Day. It wasn't a festival for this kind of wild celebrating. What are you talking about? It's been the Resurrection Festival ever since I was a kid. This was before you were old enough to remember anything, huh? And before that, they called it Consolation of the Spirits. They'd burn a candle for each person who died and pray for them to rest in peace. It was a sad festival, lots of crying. You sound as if you saw it happening yourself. I did. The tavern master laughs with a loud snort. You look sober, but you must be plastered out of your mind. Now listen, it's festival night, so I'm gonna let you off with a hook for pulling my leg. But don't say stuff like that in front of other townspeople. All of our ancestors, mine included, are the ones who barely escaped their lives. Kaim knows full well what he's doing. He never expected the man to believe him. He just wanted to find out for himself whether the townspeople were still handing down the memories of the tragedy, whether deep down behind their laughing faces there still lingered the sorrow that had been passed down from their forefathers' time. Called away by one of his customers, the tavern master leaves Kaim's side, but not without first delivering a warning. Be careful what you say, sir. That kind of nonsense can get you in trouble. Really, think about it. The earthquake happened all of 200 years ago. Kaim does not answer him. Instead, he sips his liquor in silence. Among the ones who died in the tragedy 200 years ago were his wife and daughter. Of all the dozens of wives and hundreds of children that Kaim has had in his eternal life, the wife and child he had here were especially unforgettable. In those days, Kaim had a job at the harbor. There were just the three of them, he, his wife, and their little girl. So he did have a family. They lived simply and happily. That the same kind of days that had preceded today would continue on to endless tomorrows. Everyone in this town believed that, including Kaim's wife and daughter, of course. But Kaim knew differently, precisely because his own life was long without end, and he had consequently tasted the pain of countless partings. Kaim knew all too well that in the daily life of humans there was no forever. This life his family was leading would have to end sometime. It cannot go on unchanged. This was by no means a cause for sorrow, however. Denied a grasp upon forever, human beings knew how to love and cherish the here and now. Kaim especially loved to show his daughter flowers. The more fragile and short-lived, the better. Flowers that bloomed with the morning sun and scattered before the sun went out. They were everywhere in this harbor town, lovely white flowers that bloomed in early spring. His daughter loved the flowers, so she was a gentle child who would never break off the blossoms that had struggled so bravely to bloom. Instead, she simply watched them for hours at a time. That year, too. Look how big the buds are. They'll be blooming any time now, she said happily, when she found the white flowers on the road near the house. Tomorrow, maybe, Kaim wondered aloud. Absolutely, his wife chimed in merrily. Get up early tomorrow morning and have a look. Poor little flowers, though, said the daughter. It's nice when they bloom, but when they wither right away, all the better, said Kaim's wife. It's good luck if you get to see them blooming. That makes it more fun. I do forget about that. It may be fun for us, answered the girl, but think about the poor flowers. They were so hard to open up, and they withered the same day. It's sad. Well, yes, I guess so. A momentary air of sadness flowed into the room, but Kaim quickly dispelled it with a laugh. Happiness is not the same thing as longevity, he proclaimed. What does that mean, Papa? It may not bloom for long, but the flower is happy if it can open up the prettiest blossom and give off the sweetest perfume it knows how to make while it is blossoming. The girl seemed to be having trouble grasping this and simply nodded with a little sigh. She then broke into a smile and said, It must be true if you say so, Papa. Your smile is more beautiful than any flower in full bloom. He should have said it to her. Kaim later regretted that he had not. The words he had uttered so carelessly, he came to realize, turned out to be something of a prophecy. Well, now, young lady, he said, if you're getting up early to see flowers tomorrow morning, you'd better go to bed right now. All right, Papa, if you really have to. I'm going to bed now, too, said Kaim's wife. Okay, then, good night, Papa, his wife said to Kaim. Good night, dear. I really am going to bed now. Good night, Kaim replied, and enjoyed one last cup to ease the day's fatigue. These turned out to be the last words the family shared. Damn. A violent earthquake struck the town before dawn. Kaim's house collapsed in a heap of rubble. Kaim's two loved ones departed for that distant other world before they could awaken from their deep sleep and without ever having had a chance to say good morning to him. The morning sun rose on a town that had been destroyed in an instant. Amid the rubble, the flowers were blooming. The white flowers that Kaim's daughter had wanted so badly to see. Kaim thought to lay a flower and an offering on his daughter's cold corpse, but abandoned the idea. He could not bring himself to pick up a flower. No one, no living being on the face of this earth, he realized, had the right to snatch the life of a flower that possessed that life for only one short day. That is beautiful. My nigga Kaim's a poet, dog. Kaim could never say to his daughter, "You go first to heaven and wait for me. I'll be there before long." Nor would he ever know the joy of reunion with his loved ones. To live for 1,000 years meant bearing the pain of 1,000 years of partings. Time continued his journey. A dizzying number of years and months flowed by, years and months during which numberless wars and natural calamities scourged the earth. People were born and they died. They loved each other and were parted from the ones they loved. There were joys beyond measure and sorrows just as measureless. People fought and argued without end. But they also loved and forgave each other endlessly. Thus was the history built up as the tears of the past evolved gradually into prayers for the future. Khayyam continued his long journey. After a while, he rarely thought about his wife and daughter with whom he had spent those few short days in the harbor town. But he never forgot them. Khayyam continued his long journey, and in the course of his travels, he stopped by the harbor town again. This crazy short days, so there's probably several years with them. But he's immortal, so it's just like, you know. As the night deepened, the din of the crowds only increased, but now as a hint of light comes to the eastern sky, without a signal from anyone, the noise gives way to silence. Khayyam has been standing in the town's central square. The revelers, too, have found their way here one at a time, until, almost before he knows it, the stone-paved plaza is filled with people. Khayyam feels a tap on the shoulder. I didn't expect to find you here, says the tavern master. When Khayyam gives him a silent smile, the tavern master looks somewhat embarrassed and says, There's something I forgot to tell you before. Oh? Well, you know, the earthquake happened a long time ago, before my father and mother's time, even before my grandparents' generation. It might sound funny for me to say this, but I can't imagine this town in ruins. I know what you mean. I do think, though, that there are probably things in this world that you can remember even if you haven't actually experienced them, like the earthquake. I haven't forgotten it, and I'm not the only one. It may have happened 200 years ago, but nobody in this town has ever forgotten it. We can't imagine it, but we can't forget it either. Just as Khayyam nods again to signal his understanding of the tavern's keeper's words, a somber melody echoes throughout the square. This is the hour when the earthquake destroyed the town. All the people assembled here close their eyes, clasp their hands together, and offer up a prayer, the tavern master and Khayyam among them. To Khayyam's closed eyes come the smiling faces of his dead wife and daughter. Why are they so beautiful and so sad? These faces that believe with all their hearts that tomorrow is sure to come. That sounded like that one Madonna song. What's that shit called? Something about a prayer? Oh no. What is that Madonna song? What is that Madonna song? Let me look it up. Madonna songs. These are not. Like a prayer? Is that what it is? I'm gonna just open up my Spotify and see. I have Spotify right here, and I listened to it recently. Let's see. Hold on. I can look right in here. Madonna. It is like a prayer. Yeah, you're right. It kind of like the chanting kind of sounded like it a little bit. The music ends. The morning sun climbs above the horizon, and everywhere throughout the town bloom countless white flowers. In 200 years, the white flowers have changed. The scientists have hypothesized that the earthquake may have changed the nature of the soil itself, but no one knows the cause for sure. The lives of the flowers have lengthened. Where before they would bloom and wither in the space of a single day, now they hold their blooms for 3 and 4 days at a time. Moistened by the dew of light, bathed in the light of the sun, the white flowers strive to live their lives to the fullest, beautifying the town as if striving to live out the portion of the life denied to those whose tomorrows were snatched away from them forever. Yeah, these dream sequences are awesome. I'm loving that. It's also like Nier has that too, where you go to that one village. Oh wait, that was an item. But it's been esoteric ebb and holy shit. ebook simulator both there and here. Yeah, I got it for my birthday. Lily got it for me, but I want to play it on my Steam Deck, but I just haven't had the time to play on my Steam Deck really. So I just haven't got to play yet. But I hear it's like it's very similar to Disco Elysium, but like I guess more millennial and like a little more like woke-ish, I guess. I don't know. It seemed fun though. I had it on my wish list for a while, and then Lily got it for me. It looks really good. Where do I have to go? Oh, I have to go to sleep, I think. Like, I don't know if there's anything else for me to explore. It's less 10 serious Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I love me that Disco Elysium though, bro. Love me that Disco Elysium. I'm hyped for the games that both the devs are trying to make, and then the OG or the fucking new dev team on that same company. I don't want to support the game, but it does look really good. I'm not gonna lie. It still discusses politics and metaphysics and such, but it's still very well written and fun. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm hyped to play it. I've been playing through. I'm trying to get more into Dishonored. So I've been playing a little bit of that. I finished Prey the other day, so I was like, all right, let me try playing Dishonored a little bit. And it's been a little bit better this time around. I'm playing some Mass Effect Andromeda because I haven't played since release, and it is a bit better than release. I haven't gotten to like to be able to explore yet, which I remember that being like the best part of the whole game because the combat's so good. But the overall dialogue, and you could tell like it is extra woke in the worst way. Like it's not even like it's like tasteless, right? Like it was one of those games that like first got like a lot of flack because it ended up getting like, I think that was one of the first like big sweet baby things, and being like extra woke and shit and all that. So like it was one of those games that had that issue. I think they fixed a lot of the issues in general, but obviously that writing is not going to change. That shit is just not great. But yeah, so I've been playing a little bit of that, and then Death Stranding 2, got that for my birthday too. My homie Gertrude got it for me, and that game's a fucking banger. I'm actually like so impressed by it right now. Compared to the first game. The first game's like mystery is much better, obviously, because it's a brand new world, brand new game. But this one is far more fun to play already. Completely already. Feels like MGS5 again, low-key. So it just feels like very, I don't know, it feels fun. Yeah, I have a lot of games I started. On my Steam Deck, I've been playing AI Insomnium Files. And that game is pretty cool, but I kind of play it to go to bed. But the issue is that, like, it's kind of hard for me to do that while sharing a bed with Sabrina. And I don't have the plug near me, so I can't, like, charge my Steam Deck at all. So it kind of makes it a little hard. And then I also was playing Trails in the Sky for a little bit too, but I haven't picked it back up in a minute. Trying to think what else, but and then I was also playing Silver Case a little bit too on my Steam Deck. So I need to get fucking. I want to start playing that. I downloaded Esoteric, but I haven't played yet. So. You report to the Great Gate for your next mission. If you head to the station, you can either take the monorail or pick up the taxi to the Great Gate. Be careful out there. Okay. Oh, let me save first, actually, because I don't know what glitches we'll run into along the way. I know I just saved, but still. I do want to try to fix these flickering issues. If I could fix that before next stream, that would be great. But yeah, when I played fucking Disco Elysium, I didn't think I was really gonna get hooked like that, and then I couldn't put the game down. So I'm sure that game will be the same for me. I struggle with visual novels, but like the way they do it in that way, just like it just does something for me. Like I think the only visual novel I've actually ever finished, technically if we don't count like Devil Survivor 1 and 2, then it's legitimately What is it? Paranormal Site. I finished on stream, and I got the Gertrude got me the second one, so I gotta play that at some point as well. I wanted to save it for summer because that one takes place during the summer. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to play this game. Oh, why aren't we leaving? We should already be gone by now. Uh-oh. What's happening with audio? I'm waiting for somebody. What? Who? There's somebody else on the team. Huh? I haven't heard about that. Why is there no audio? I have. The neighborhood is a good voice, and the interaction of Choose Your Own Adventure CRPG makes it a solid game and easy to appreciate. Right. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I really do want to play it. Thanks. You guys are seeing triple. Yeah, I'm gonna probably. I have it downloaded. Maybe I'll start it tonight. I am going to like a thing tomorrow. Like not really a party, but it's like a Wii. Like I said, I hacked someone's Wii and they're having people over to play games on it. I'm probably gonna go and bring my 3DS and Switch. No, Steam Deck. Maybe I'll play then. But I gotta do certain things before leaving on a mission. That is facts. What a jerk. Why is there no audio, bro? Their thighs are jiggling. They got that? They had that in 360? Do or die Jensen is now off to meet certain death. Oh, we'll miss you. Oh, Jansen, come back to us. We still have a bottle for you. Oh, that is so sweet. I know, I know. Oh, don't say that. That's so nice. Oh, you girls, I'm already missing you. Hey, can I just have 15 more minutes? 15 for her, for her, for her. That's 45 minutes. Like, we would wait for you, you worthless drunk. You poor things. You know what? You're free to go. Thank you for bringing them to us. Hey, don't touch me. Get out of here. Shoo. That's not very nice. Okay, bye-bye, girls. Don't cry. I'll be back. Don't worry. Okay, bye again. I would love to hear this. Great. Well, just what we need. More useless baggage. That's not nice. I'm going to come in real handy. You can count on it. I don't know how big the party's supposed to get. Who's counting on what? Hey, man, you are so angry. What is your problem? Hey, you ready? Okay. Very weird. Skill link. I would play Accessory off stream, yeah, unless you want to read out loud for 30 hours. Give me 20 hours in a narrative to my girlfriend the whole way. Otherwise, I could see the game be closer to 15 hours. Oh, yeah, I probably could not stream that. There are visual novels I'm willing to stream. Like, I was playing 999, the Donnery games. I'm willing to play them, but I'm mainly playing them while Jazz is here, because Jazz wanted me to play that game. I do like it, though. It's really cool. But I also been in an RPG mood lately, and I just finished Bloodborne, so it's just like, you know, what else? But, and then if I were to stream any other visual novel, would be Paranormal Site, and then maybe I honestly would start over Silver Case. Maybe one of these days during the fall, I'll stream that or something. I don't know, because I love it. It's just hard. I don't know. Streaming gets me locked into a game. Sometimes I'll pick a game that I know that I'll struggle to complete, not because I don't like it, but because it's hard for me to lock in and focus. Streams help me do that. That's a lot of times why I just stream games anyways. So that would probably help for the Silver Case. So I've started it, you know, a couple times now. But yeah, Esoteric I could definitely play off stream. It would definitely be a personal game I'd play like laying in bed on my Steam Deck. Mortals like Jansen learn new skill by raising their level, but Immortals don't acquire new skills by leveling up. Immortals can learn skills from Mortals using Skill Link. Whoa! Configure Skill Link from the skill. Okay, cool. So you want Mortals on your team, and Immortals learn from the Mortals. All the skills learned will be displayed. Select the skills you want to learn and a link will be established. To learn a skill, you must fill the SP gauge. SP can be gained in battle. Okay, normal Final Fantasy shit. An Immortal using Skill Link with Immortal can only earn SP towards the linked skill if they're both in the formation. After using the Skill Link, don't forget to set the battle formation. Skills to be learned from accessories. Some accessories grant the users the effects of a skill simply by equipping them. The skills learned from Mortals will not be effective until you assign them in skill slots. Immortals can use the skills assigned to the skill slots. Don't forget to assign the skills you want to use in there. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for the new the OG devs. They're split off to make 2 different games. I'm hyped for both of them. And then the new devs are making that game, like that spy one. Now, yeah, like I don't want to support them, so we'll see how I obtain it. But regardless, the game still does look pretty fucking cool. I'm sure it's gonna lack that charm and shit, but the art looks great. This is like Zero something. I don't remember what it's called. Leave the Room of Immortal, Kaim Argonar. I heard that you're under orders to investigate the Grand Staff past the Ypsilon Mountains, am I right? I have to warn you though, that Ypsilon Mountains are home to all kinds of ferocious monsters. Even if you're really immortal, as you say, crossing the Ypsilon Mountains is like walking to death's grasp. Zero Parade, yeah, That, the art looks great, and I know it's not the original team, and I know people hate them and don't want to support them, but I'm not gonna, it does look pretty good, unfortunately. But the OG devs are making 2 other games, and I'm hyped for them, for both of them, so I'm all for it. I'll be probably buying those 2 games and then doing my little thing for the other. Oh, this is quite rare, running into travelers in a place like this. If you're going on a journey, then you sure lucked out running into me. I've got some new wares in stock, so take a look at what I have to offer. Beyond the Great Gate is a dangerous region infested with monsters. You best be prepared if you're traveling through there. From equipment to medicine, I've got everything you need. Okay, I'm about to say, where's my equipment? Like you asked. Like you said. Seals an item. Ooh, we can probably put that on the mortal. And then increase magical and physical attack power during critical HP status. And then we have some healing herbs. Let's get some antidotes. You know how early RPGs like to be. You know how it like to be. Let's get one of these and some mana. Is there anything to sell? Yeah, didn't we find sharpen? I don't know. Whatever. I run a small and humble shop in the city of Ura. If you're in need of medicine or such, pay me a visit. I think you'll be quite happy with what you'll find. Oh, okay. Ypsilon Mountains North. Dude, I still have to play Bravely Default on my Switch. I haven't finished that. I still have to play fucking Pocopia that's on my Switch. I really need to lock in on my games. I just keep playing like older stuff because I don't know, it's been comforting. But
Quick, easy, Buck. I just gotta follow him. This is like a death march. Hey, we gotta get.
Oh, he said quick, easy.
There's no road.
He kind of acts like fucking what's his name?
To wear you out, we're in trouble.
Yeah, well, I don't wear out in bed.
Speaking of comforting.
Through here, there's the Ypsilon Range. Those mountains are steep and rugged. The weather is unpredictable, and since the ground is unstable, we have to be on the lookout for rock slides too. Of course, I expect to see you take a tumble into the canyon.
I love this camera, bro.
Yeah, funny. You know, Lord Gungora was saying you have a problem with your memory, right? I mean, you sure know.
Did an interview earlier today, and I really got a call for job. Good shit, brother. Everybody's getting some work. That's awesome.
So I'm confused. You sure you really don't?
Yeah, I got Jazz just got a job. My homie Cyrus just got a job. Everybody's finally finding some work, which is really good. I'm the last vestige of unemployment for right now.
I was a pirate.
I'll be fighting on the front lines. Although I got a call earlier and I called them.
Don't know what the truth is.
They haven't called back yet.
I don't have any answers.
And then I mentioned the other day I had 2 interviews last week and they're both MLMs.
No.
I got instantly hired in about 30 seconds at both of them. I fucking told them I'll come tomorrow and I lied. And I fucking scammed my ass.
Happy? I doubt if anyone would remember you.
That's fine with me.
Oh?
Oh?
My body also remembers.
Oh my god, see, yeah, I gotta see if I can fix that shit.
Just that it
I had the plugin on to stop it. I have a shadow plugin on to stop it, and it's still doing it.
Remember, and my past didn't amount to much. Then I think it's probably better to have never remembered.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Kaim, there's no need to rush it. Your memories will come back gradually. And they're not all bad.
What? No breaks?
No breaks.
You just had one.
Dude, I was rolling Java for 7 months. About damn time you get something soon. The market seems to be turning around.
My feet don't stink.
Hopefully, man. I mean, technically, I've been unemployed for since 2023. So about 3 years. But I also went to school for 2 years. 2024 to 2026. Wait. Yeah. 2024 to 2026. I graduated February. And now I'm looking for work again. I'm going to go back for my bachelor's next spring. I need residency here. Yeah, so I've been applying. I've been applying to a lot of fucking jobs. I will say in the year that I was unemployed before going to school, again in New York, I got maybe 1 interview, 2 interviews in that long. Chicago, after I've been here for 2 months, about 2 months and a week, I think, and I've gotten about 4 or 5 interviews so far. So one of them is gonna work out. I know it just sucks for now. It'd be good. You already look more marketable than last time you were on the market. Oh yeah, exactly. And then plus, I don't know. I feel like I do pretty good in interviews. That's the big problem. When I try to load Tamagotchi and Ryujinx starts loading and then freezes, how do I fix it? I don't know. Every game is different. Try to maybe switch it from OpenGL to Vulkan maybe. Check some settings, but otherwise, do you have the proper keys? Like, do you have the keys, the decryption keys and in the firmware? Okay. Oh, that bus looks cool. And like the enemy's got a little formation going. In a formation, the front row provides a defensive wall for the back row. The front row provides a defensive wall for the back row, so any damage inflicted on the enemy's back row is reduced. Okay, so you have to... Okay, I see. You can see how tight the front row's defense is with this. Guard condition. GC. The gauge in the upper left-hand corner of the screen indicates the enemy's guard condition. The gauge in the upper right indicates allies' guard condition. Enemy and then player, okay. Guard condition is made up of the total HP of the front row. By attacking the enemy in the front row, you can reduce their guard condition. Easy enough, right? Get rid of the enemies in the front row, and the back row will start losing their defense. Hey, that's not bad at all. See how the guard condition has gone down? The higher the guard condition, the less damage you can cause to the enemies in the back row. When the guard condition reaches 0, any damage inflicted will no longer be reduced. I'll be in the back, so guard me well, alright? Yeah, I don't know if there's supposed to be icons there. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a quick time event there. And there's no button. Oh look, now they're casting a spell. Here's a little hint for you. See the action order in the display at the bottom? Well, you punch out the guy who was trying to cast a spell, right? That extends the amount of time he needs to pull the spell off. It's called casting interference. Oh, cool. If it manages to cause enough interference, you can even keep the spell from popping off until the next turn. Well, enough talk. I'd say let's take care of that rabble. That might be fun for bosses. Yeah, this guy's sanky as shit. This song is good as shit, man.
That was close.
I love Seth's art. I bet off this game was ahead on slang for 2008. Dead ass. They thought of everything. Supposed to be brought in stores or learned by raising your level. Merely acquiring a spell does not mean you can use it. Spells can only be used when you equip the skills you need for... Okay, so like normal Final Fantasy. Use the menu to view the list of spells you've learned in the spell book, which also displays the MP required casting time in which characters can each earn magic. The alphabetical letters represent the casting speed within one turn. S is the fastest, it will go slower, and it will go slower from A to H. The number represents how many turns are required before the spell takes effect. Okay. So, let's see. So we have some stuff to equip, I think. So, first things first, he has the Bruiser Ring. Slightly increases attack damage. He could probably... Oh, no. Yeah, we get... Oh, these are accessories. Okay. So, I think I'm going to give him... Is he tankier than she is? Her attack is higher, though. Or, his attack is higher. Her defense is lower. Her attack speed is 1. His attack speed is 4. So does that mean she's faster or slower? Yeah, she's faster. I think I would give her... I mean, not that it really matters too much, but something like that. And then this. And then for him, he can be able to steal items. Alright. And then let's see spells. So we have Cure, Poison, and Heal. Probably... Oh, does he have them? Is that how that works? Skill. Okay, so now we can learn black magic and white magic from him. Okay. So I'll probably have her learn, steal as well, maybe? So we can, like, fish for items and shit. And then I think he gets to steal from the ring, though. Or maybe he already had it, so maybe he doesn't even need that. And then maybe I'll have Kaim learn white magic. And then she can learn black magic. I think. And then ring simple. So we can probably make a ring now. So this we can make. We'll make 2 of them just in case. Okay, and then we need Guardian Orb for that. So then equip. We'll give her this and him this. So now, what's the damage like? 103, 10. Okay, so not really that much. Or maybe it doesn't change there. Okay. Ooh. Wait, so how many party members will we be getting? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I'm back and save real quick after that, so we'll have to do the tutorial again if I die or something like that. Damn, it kind of sucks this game wasn't much more popular, man. I mean, Mistwalker has been like, you know, they had Fantasia, which I still also got to try. But they don't really get to pop off like that, even though it has legendary people in it. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so the main issue here is that I feel like this guy would be scarier. Actually, we'll make her fight him. And then here's a spell. I could, honestly, let's try to steal. I want to try this. Yeah, see, I think it must be buttons there. There's supposed to be buttons. But nothing's appearing. Oops. I wonder... Yeah, it's just, the buttons aren't appearing. I'm gonna have to look that up as well. There's supposed to be a button that appears, I'm pretty sure.
That was a close one.
I low-key, I'm not gonna lie, I miss me some random encounters. I miss me some random encounters for sure. I like it. We back, baby. Na, 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 na. Flare seems like a crazy spell name. Be low level like this. Damn! Stop it! Ah, yeah! Nice! Learn level 1 white magic, something steel. Okay, so now we can switch the skill again. Not too bad. So I can learn 1 of 4 skills from him. Okay. Oh, and now we can learn level 2 black magic as well. I'll have him do that. And then we'll have her learn his level 1 black magic first. We could set steel down for now. And set level 1 white magic for now. This game looks so 360 though, it's not even funny. Like the environment. The models look fucking amazing. They really do. But the environment is just giving 360. It's giving 2008 360, which is fine. Knight's Code. What is Knight's Code? What code do you see when using defend while being attacked? Okay. That's probably pretty useful. Now, where's my random encounter though? Ipsilon Mountain's their mountain hut. Yeah. I'm back. I'm sucking dick from my asshole. I don't give a fuck what you think or you done do. I don't give a hell if you put it in my booty. Fuck around, ride it till it's juicy, slushy. You already know I'm about to squirt on that motherfucking dick. I got that whole thing in, eating up the whole tip. You know that, how my niggas do. Niggas are my nincompoops,
Guess we have no choice.
Bum, 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 bum. Black magic, let's do prison. Combination. They're cute. This was supposed to be their fucking goddamn. God, I wish I had my fucking QuickTime event. I'm learning crisis defense boost. Oh, did we learn it from equipping the item? Is that what just happened? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, okay, I see. So then let's say, like, for her, she hasn't learned this yet, so she could probably equip this. And then, he doesn't need to learn this, so we could switch his out. And then, like, now we can equip it as a skill. Okay. I got too much motherfucking head in my booty hole. Bum 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 bum. Let me look this up. Lost Odyssey. Okay, so apparently there's some things I can enable. Apparently, I can toggle reckless. Hold on, let me do something. Whatever, we'll figure it out later. I just want to play a bit more for today, and then I'm probably just gonna chill after. It was not that long of a walk, bro.
I want to ask a favor. I'm just going to ask this once, okay? Will you listen?
All right already. What do you want?
Why not? Is that all you can say? Can't we just rest
His voice is so low.
All you do is complain, complain, complain.
I'm not like you two. I'm a normal human being.
What should we do?
All right, let's rest.
Thank you.
You want to rest in here, buddy? This is where you want to rest in? In this lonely place? Indeed. I don't know what that stuff is for. Alright. I think I'm gonna end early today. I gotta do some assessment stuff for a job interview, I think, and I'm just gonna chill for today type thing. So I appreciate you guys coming. I'm gonna try to fix some of the issues that we have with the game. If the game ends up running smoothly after this. Also, yeah, I want to take a shower. Smoothly after this, then we'll probably continue playing this on stream. If not, then we'll probably switch to Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I don't really like all the black spots appearing everywhere and flickering. I don't know if on stream it comes off a little more flickery or not, and I don't want any of that issue. Plus, I don't like, you know, although obviously I'm using a fucking emulator, I'd rather it not look so obvious type of thing. So yeah, most of the time it's beautiful though, and I want to fix the audio issues. I don't want like major cutscenes to have no audio, so I want to see if all of that can be fixed. And now I have the game at a point where I can sit there and walk around and check things real quick without moving forward and stuff. So yeah, we'll do that. There's some things I want to check out. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably be live again. For a bit, probably around the same length, maybe a little bit longer, because I have a thing I have to go to after. And yeah, so that's about it. I appreciate y'all pulling up today, and I'm really loving this game. This game is really fucking cool so far.